going on, SportzMafia fans?
Hey, how's it going on, guys?
Happy 1 year anniversary. Happy 1 year anniversary.
It's a very exciting show today.
I know, man, it is. I have a gift for us. Here you go, Carson.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Here's one. What the hell?
Where do we make noises, man? Oh.
Well, that one made a noise. Why doesn't ours make a noise? Cheapo stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
That's some BS. Just throw them somewhere.
What's happening, guys?
What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing today?
It's good to see everyone in the chat
All right,
today.
all right.
Thanks for coming through.
All right, guys. So, we got a little surprise. Whoa-bam! There's the first one. Carson, where's the second one?
Somewhere over here, but I don't break things.
There it is!
Hey, jerseys.
We got the jerseys giveaway today, guys. At the end of the show, we're going to be ripping these bad boys live right after we get done. Can't hear me.
Uh-oh. Did you put the mic volume too low?
Hello, can you hear me now? Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, you know, 1 year in.
I know,
It's not
right?
problems.
Can you guys hear me now?
You have to type in the chat real quick and make sure.
Better? Okay, cool. All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, guys. We're trying to get it so it stops echoing. I think that's how we're going to do it. All right, cool. All right, guys, so this is what we're going to do. Carson, start us off right now. What do we got?
All right, so we got our giveaway, and that's going to be at the end, of course. It's very exciting. Congratulations
Super
to the
exciting.
winners today.
Yep, congrats to everyone.
If you win a Julio Rodriguez jersey, which I don't think is part of it, I will send you cash.
Well, my question is, what if it's a DK Metcalf jersey?
That's pretty good.
What about a Dino?
He might not even be on the team.
Do you want to know what's super funny is that, you know what I was thinking? What happens if one box is a Seahawk and the other box is a Lions? What do we think?
Just cancel the giveaway.
Just cancel the giveaway. He said, I'm just going to cancel it from everybody. Man, that's hilarious.
So how you doing? Everything all good?
Your voice is still choppy. See, dude. All right.
Well, come on.
Look, guys, I'll fix it later. If it's still choppy, I'll get it all done for the next time.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so we got the giveaway today.
Yeah?
Carson, how was your weekend?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
How was last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday. Oh, yeah. I literally tried to leave David's parking lot and went into the veer on the side almost. Got my car stuck in some gorgeous mud. It was pretty awesome.
So the way how my driveway is, guys, is that it goes like this. It's on like a really weird decline. Well, my car was out of commission, so I just had the tow truck guy park it there. And Carson parked there. Well, Carson was reversing in reverse on an angle. So on the side of my driveway, there's this like little cliff, and he's like literally like almost off the cliff going down. And man, luckily that chef came and helped us out.
Chef I work for.
Tommy boy, we appreciate you too.
Chef Elliot, thank you for coming and saving me $500.
Yeah.
Appreciate that very much.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a wild time.
Yo, K-Bot, what's going on? Michelle, what's going on? LaDonna, Bradley, how you
Hey,
doing?
guys.
Heather, what's up? Doris, what's going on? Wyatt, I see you, man. Who else we got here? Oh, Brantley, what's going on? All right, Brantley, I see you. Brantley said, Brantley Bot, put me in, please.
Let's go.
That's hilarious. Kirsten, what's going on? We're going to go ahead and put everyone into the running here in just a little bit. So, Carsten.
Yes.
What is going on in the NBA?
In the NBA? Okay, so we got a couple headlines for you today. We're going to start right. I guess we're going right into it, friends. Well, of course, we got to mention Dame Lillard dropping 71 on the Rockets. Deadly.
That is nasty.
So we got a little bit of a clip here to show you, and then I can kind of got some bullet points that I found that are kind of give you some context of what this means.
Yep. All right, everybody. Watch his last shot. This is a standing ovation.
And I ain't playing defense. Like all-star game.
Yeah, they're just over it now at this point.
There's this line that night. 13 threes. I think it's the second most ever.
He looks tired. He looks like he wants the ball no more. Oh, here you go. Get the ball back. All right, I'm just shoot from way out here. Okay. Good thing that didn't go in.
And I'm glad we're showing the 71 and we show him just completely bricked it. That's awesome.
All right,
Cool.
I don't know how he does it. He's like a tech guy too.
He's the electrician.
Yeah, that too.
Jam's here, by the way.
Yeah, Jim's here. He's hanging out. We're having like a little bit of a celebration.
So yeah, it's pretty remarkable
Put
thing.
me in Uncle David's Memphis. All right. So instead of Michelle, I'll put Memphis.
Okay.
Great. You guys are making this a little difficult for me. Yo, guys, comment because we're doing that jersey giveaway to put your name in. We already have people here that are already commenting, which is awesome, super cool. Guys, just keep just putting in your name, and we'll go ahead and run it through.
So
he's on child setting in his account. He couldn't watch it. Okay, that's fine.
there's some bullet points here real quick.
Yeah, dude, let's run it.
Okay, so as far as that game in particular, Damian Lillard becomes. Now credit to Sam Quinn. I always feel bad if I just rip these off completely from CBS Sports. So if you want to go find that link, it's out there. Basically, Damian Lillard becomes the 8th player in NBA history to top 70 points in a single game. So he's the 8th guy to do it. We already had one earlier this season with Donovan Mitchell. So
that was a nice one to see too because Donovan exploded into the lanes. You know, it wasn't shooting deep threes like
they
Dame.
did a lot of that too.
Yeah.
I watched some of the other highlights.
But 13 for 20.
Well, 13's going to get it up there real fast.
Dang, that's crazy.
He's also perfect from the line with 14.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so,
ridiculous.
Very cool. Lillard's the only player in NBA history to score 70 points and make it at least 10 3-pointers in a single game. He was already the only player in NBA history to score 60 points and make at least 10 threes. So this is the second time.
That's insane.
Only 3 players in NBA history have ever separate games with at least 50, 60, and 70 points in a single season. Those players are Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, and now Dame Lillard. What a list we're showing.
Wow.
And the last one, by true shooting percentage, which he was at 80.4. Lillard had the most efficient game, at least 71 points in NBA history. He shot for 22 for 38 from the field, 13 from 22 from three-point range, and 14 for 14 from the three-throw line, which is 80.4 apparently. The previous record in a 71-point-plus game is 78.9. So that's the best efficient scoring game with 71. I don't know where they close out because Kobe had 80.
80.
So that's a different barometer, and Wilt is over 100.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: what is more impressive, Damian Lillard or Donovan Mitchell? Which 71-point game is more impressive? Because they both happened this year.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of splitting hairs. Probably Lillard, since I think Cleveland has a better supporting cast around Donovan, but I don't want to take anything from him either. To put up 71 in a game is still impressive. You know, the scoring totals this year have been skyrocketing, which is actually kind of a harken back to the mid-'80s where they were doing this kind of thing. So,
you know, man, I kind of look at it this way. Damian Lillard, we've seen time and time again come out and just be explosive and be super high performance, right? Mm-hmm. Donovan Mitchell, we didn't really see as much as that. Sometimes we did, don't get me wrong, sometimes we did, but not having over 40 points. But now Donovan Mitchell comes in and he has 71. I think Donovan's is more impressive because we haven't seen him at that high caliber yet. and then all of a sudden we have him at the high caliber.
Sure.
Dame has always been that high caliber.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But like to me, like I said, this is splitting hairs. To put up 71, I mean, it's pretty remarkable. The fact that we've seen it twice this year is kind of head scratching. It's like,
who's the next one?
Are we gonna play defense again in the NBA? I don't know. Like, it's something, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to see that again this year.
Now let me ask you this: is Giannis going to do it?
No.
You don't think Giannis is going to come close to doing it?
He doesn't have quite the 3-point.
He's not much of a
He's not going to launch 30-some 3-pointers.
He's LeBron James. Let me drop to that.
I think he'll hit like 50 consistently here and there, but I don't.
Well, he has over 40.
He could definitely do it. Let's not mistake it, but it would take quite a bit from expanding his range a bit. He's more just a.
I think he has to get his
barrel down the lane.
Oh yeah, dude, he's a
You're
bully.
not gonna touch me, basically.
Bro. He's a bully.
Not to say that his stat lines aren't just as impressive. So yeah, Dame, I would say, is considered probably at this point the best Blazer of all time. And I don't know if you want to put like individual check mark. I would say Dame is the best player, but Clyde. If you want to talk about team success, at least made a NBA Finals, and Bill Walton actually won one in '77, I think. So, probably the best individual player that Portland's ever had at this point. And I've seen a lot of people like, "Ooh, you got to trade for Dame right now. I put him up a superstar." I'm like, he is a superstar. Why don't you grab him 2 for him? You gotta kind of admire him too, that he's just willing to stay in Portland and he's gonna try to make it work regardless.
Yep, 100%. Everyone's saying put me in, coach.
But yeah.
Yep, I think everyone's talking about either the drawing or they're talking about Damian Lillard or put him in for a pass. I don't know. What do y'all thought about? Put me in, coach. What does that mean?
I think it means the drawing, but
Game
it's
time.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
I'm excited for it too. I don't even know what's in there.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
They're all still factory sealed, guys. Look, they're all still factory sealed. We haven't touched them. Nothing. They're all still factory sealed.
So I guess I'm moving along here.
Yeah, man, let's keep it rolling.
We still have to do a show here for you guys. Obviously, big news is that LeBron James injured his right leg. I believe it's his right leg, and he's going to be out for at least 2 weeks. Just things that I noted that, Lakers are 29 and 32, 12th in the West. And actually, they were 4-2 since the trade deadline, which was February 9th. And the remaining schedule for the Lakers at this point in the 2 weeks is going to be 2 games against Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
The others are going to be against the Thunder, Timberwolves, Warriors, Raptors, Knicks, and Pelicans. They could be in some trouble. At this point, if I was a Laker fan, can I just stay 500 throughout the stretch?
Yep.
Hopefully get LeBron back and get in the play-in, because they actually are playing really well with the additions that they made. Adding D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hurmachi. I think there was another guy. Beasley, was he on the team before?
They got rid of
Westbrook.
Yeah.
So they were actually the whole season everyone's crapping on him, and finally, AD's playing a little better, and things are looking up for him. And this injury is hugely untimely.
Yeah.
It's just a bad break for them. I don't particularly care. But I think it's becoming pretty interesting coming into heading towards the playoffs. So we're just going to be kind of interesting how this goes, basically.
Yeah, man, 100%. It's as much as everyone heard the last week's rant about LeBron, you don't like to see anybody get hurt.
No.
I do want to see LeBron finish out strong. I really do.
I think it's going to make a playoffs more interesting.
Yeah, I would like to see LeBron come back and be strong and be ready, go to a playoff, possibly be a contender for the finals. I mean, it would be awesome to watch him one last time, win the finals, lead the Lakers, go down and play with his son down in Orlando, because that's where Orlando was thinking about drafting Bronny James.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be super cool. So watch him get one more and then go play with his son and glorify God.
Yeah, I'm totally not a LeBron hater, so I don't really like the argument that certain teams are better for the league. You know, not being a fan, more like, well, whatever's good for my team is good for the overall sentiment. But you know, saying how bad shape the NBA is in right now as far as players missing games, attendance, and ratings going down consistently. Having the Lakers in the playoffs will help the NBA quite a bit, actually. So,
I mean, I think that mostly the reason why the ratings are going down is because the refs not calling calls.
well, I don't know so much refs. It's just it kind of alienated the fan. You know, it's really expensive to go to a game these days. You might go there, you're not going to see your favorite player. Like, I'm not too worried about baseball, but me and David are actually going to go to the Seattle Mariners Braves game the 21st of May down here in Atlanta. And I told him the only thing that would ruin my experience is if Julio's not on the damn field. You know? Like, I would be so bummed out. So, you know, you might be able to get to go 1 or 2 games a year, and say, you know, LeBron's sitting out for a game.
Right,
or
yeah, no.
Kawhi's going to take 3 weeks off for no reason. You know, it's just not. It's not conducive. You have to keep your fan base or your fans of your league in mind. Like they have to come first in all that sense.
Jim said, "Hey, I'm going to the game too."
Yeah, you are, Jimmy. I'm excited. So you know,
we're all going to the game. I mean, what I would really like to do is for all of us' sake, since Detroit doesn't come down and they're not going to play the Braves this year, Mariners is a for sure thing. Philly is always going to be a for sure thing because they play them so many times.
Mariners are in the AL. They only come over here once every 5 years. And I went last time. Got really drunk. I was obnoxious. Yeah, obnoxious. I'm a Mariner fan. It was great. And I'm super excited to see a good Mariners team come this way.
He's so funny, dude.
I really don't need the juice anymore for the show, but it's just more fun.
I know.
Let's just be honest.
So yeah, dude. I mean, I think that I agree with you. if I wanted to go see a Lions game and Megatron was hurt, dude, do I really want to go now? Of course I want to go because it's my team. I could care less if you're playing or not. I just want to enjoy.
Well, even the visiting team, I want their players to be
100%. Yeah.
I wish there was a world where we didn't have injuries, but it's a part of it. But intentionally resting players, you know, it just tells me, and what I spoke about last week, cut the amount of games.
Yeah.
Just cut them down. I'm still never gonna give up on the idea of just taking the NBA and taking away the East and Western Conference, remove all divisions, and put them all in a big pool and let them play each other twice from home and away, and 16 best teams play for the title.
Yeah.
It'd be so much more fun. Those games would matter
so much
a ton. I was joking to David earlier. It's like, you know, Kawhi's gonna miss 20 games. He's only gonna play 40 for a year that season. Like,
so then the contracts and the money become less and less and less and less and less. Because if you're not performing, you're not getting paid. That's how everything is.
You know, best ability is availability. That's very cliche, but that one matters.
100%.
So,
100%.
I'm hoping LeBron comes back. I'm sure he'll come back strong. He's going to play for it regardless. I'm positive he does not want to miss the playoffs, at least for his.
Okay, you're in there, bud. We promise.
So, we got one more headline for you. And this one you guys can probably all relate to. It's sports superstitions.
Pass me that book real fast.
This one?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I can write everyone's name down. And that pen.
It's in there.
No, it's right there.
Oh. How exciting.
I know, right?
I'll just take the lead on this
Yeah.
one for a minute.
Yeah, keep it. Let me,
So, I think we all can relate to this. Well, maybe not. So, I'm going to credit one person. This is Sarah Lumley of The Mirror, or is it just The Mirror? I don't know. It's one of those tacky websites.
Yep.
Not dogging it, but this is where I found my info. So, it was talking about sports superstitions, and they researched 2,000 people, 25% of them considered themselves sports superstitious. So, some of the ones that they named, out of the 25%, 23% must sit in the same spot of the sofa while watching a game, making sure that they don't jinx the team. Got to sit in that one, your lazy boy, or that side of the cushion, wherever you basically put your body form into a couch. That's pretty important, apparently. Of the 25%, another 24% of the 25. I know it sounds confusing.
It does.
They kiss the badge of their team logo before the game starts. So, like, I'd be kissing the Mariners. I don't ever heard of that one in my life. Apparently, if you're superstitious, is one of those ones. 22 of the 25% refuse to watch someone that they consider unlucky. They just won't watch the game. So, if there's something that they feel is an unlucky player or a visiting player coming in, they will just not watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
And in my favorite one, 23% claim that they will not wash if the team is on a roll. So they literally will not clean themselves. Thank God it's a small segment of the population. We don't need more smelly people.
That is hilarious.
So, David, with that being said, do you have any superstitions?
Not really, man. I feel like Jim has one.
Yeah, no, I can explain Jim's because I've seen
Yeah, 100%.
So before Eagles, Phillies,
Whatever kind of game.
Sixers,
Yeah.
he's a Philly fan.
Mhm.
He will not wear their team logo, team sports shirt, anything that relates to Philadelphia while the game's going on. Before and after, sure, he's good to go. But are you telling me, David, that you don't have one at all?
I don't, man, because the Lions always lose. It doesn't matter.
That's
all
true.
All of Detroit teams suck. Am I
If
right or am I wrong?
If I was a Detroit fan, I'd be pretty depressed.
Bro, the only thing that I can do is wear the bag over my head and put 0-16. That's the only thing I can do and hope and pray that it never flipping happens again. But it's going to happen again.
So I have a...
Jim shaking his head like,
Hey, when the game comes on, the gear comes off.
Yeah.
What time it is.
I have a couple. One relates to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm calling him and talking about the game while it's going, one of us mentioned the team's doing bad.
Mm-hmm.
One of us got to sit out. One of us has got to literally stop watching the game for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I think you need to take yourself out of the game. And we'll, like, miss a quarter of it.
Yeah,
I
100%,
do that with my dad all the
agree
time.
with you.
It's a weird one. Like, the whole point is to watch the damn game, but I'm like, no, they're better off without me.
100%.
Another one that always tricks me, you guys probably know this one. You got a game that you think you're supposed to win, or it's supposed to be close, and everyone's telling you you're going to steamroll the team.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
Don't tell me that we're going to go and roll this team by 30. You know what's going to happen? We're going to lose by 10. You know, like, just...
Don't text me to tell me I'm
Yeah.
up 14-0.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to know what I'm
need
not
that.
I
watching.
already know.
I'm already upset with that, you know.
So, you guys haven't met Jim, but Jim is one of our close friends, and he's here today to help us celebrate. He's just off camera right now because the table's a little small, but he does have his own mic. He does have his
He's
own
going to be
mic.
chiming in there here and there.
Yep. He's
Jim's
always-
also an electrician, so, you know, maybe you fix... Get it choppy.
No. It's super low and extremely choppy.
Oh my god.
It's a connection somewhere, so
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everyone
We'll
can
fix
still
it.
hear us a bit. Sorry
so,
about that, friends.
so let's look at this real fast.
Well, what else I say? There's one more.
Oh yeah, there is one more. Let's hear it.
It's sad. I don't pray. But every once in a while,
You pray.
I'm gonna get one like just one time.
Just
Oh, no, that's a superstition
Yeah.
for me as well, but there's no praying. That's
Oh,
just
yeah.
death
It's
punches.
more like, please, one time. Did you just miss this 30-yard field goal? I know it's going in, but please.
Can Green Bay throw this interception is just one time? That's what we all said. And that Green Bay guy, oh my God, he was mad.
Let me kick it to our SportzMafia fans out there. Do you guys got any superstitions you'd like to share?
Yeah, what's your guys'
Mine are pretty standard. Yeah, I also thought my Steve Largent jersey was forsaken, and I actually busted out the other couple of Seahawks games this week, or this year, and it worked.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to retire it with like 2 uses.
Retire with 2 uses to save your ass. That's hilarious. So, let's hop into the pitch count.
Hang on.
Oh,
No, that's fine. So, well, we did pretty good with that one. So, kind of the main thing, some of the headlines, just some fun stuff there going on. I'm sorry. Just see where I'm at. Okay. So, we thought something to talk about. Sports are a little slow right now. Some of the new sports rule changes, something that's either in effect that might happen, or any suggestions that we think might help sports. So I got one for MLB, which you guys all know, but we're going to cover that for you. Some new propositions for NBA overtime rules, which Ice Cube blasted Adam Silver, saying that the Big Three have already done it since 2017. I thought it was interesting. So you might see that change. And David, the one you really liked is from the XFL about the kickoffs. So
yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
So, for moving to here to MLB rule changes, which I was saying on record before I covered this for you guys, I'm very excited about. Those that are very resistant to change, is not liking this so much. Yeah, remember, we're 3 days into spring training, or 4 days in right now. Don't overreact. They got a whole month to figure this out, and they're going to be ready by whether they like it or not. I think this is the best thing baseball's done in maybe since I've been watching baseball, to be honest. I think it's going to change things so much. So if you're not familiar with it, the pitch timer, they've implemented just shift limits and bigger bases.
There it is right there, guys. There's a picture of it right there for everyone.
So, do you want me to just go ahead? Okay, so as far as MLB, the pitch timer, I just kind of go verbatim just to kind of make sure I'm clear about this. So, what you're watching, or if you're not familiar with this yet, this is what you're going to see this season. The pitch timer. The length of the game will be determined by innings, not minutes. But to create a crisper pace, there will be 30-second timer between batters, and then a shorter time limit between pitches. Pitchers will be required to begin their motion 15 seconds after they receive the ball with the base is empty, or 20 seconds after receiving the ball with runners on base. If they don't, they will be charged with an automatic ball. Pitchers will also be limited to 2 disengages. So basically from the mound. So they can go twice, even if they're not even trying to pick the guy at the first. They can reset the clock by throwing it over, but they can only do it twice per play appearance with a runner up first. The disengagements reset the clock. So instead of them throwing it over the first 8 times and stalling the game completely because they're worried about one dude stealing the base, they can only do it twice. And they're gonna have to think about maybe where, I'm not ready for this pitch. I'll throw it first. This is reset the clock here. So they got a little bit of wiggle room, but they're going to have to determine this is obviously going to increase stolen bases, which is phenomenal in baseball. As far as batters meanwhile must be in the batter box and be alert to pitchers by the 8-second mark on the clock, or they will be charged with automatic strike. And we've already seen this happen in spring training on the second day, where Atlanta and Boston were tied in the 9th inning with the bases loaded 6-6. And some guy I never heard of took an automatic strike to tie the game since there's no overtime in spring training. Yeah. Which, a lot of people are mad about, but you know what? This is what we're doing. I don't know if I have the times, but yeah, I'll get to it. But it's saving a lot of time in baseball. As far as the shift restrictions. Here we go. The defensive team must have a minimum of 4 players in the infield, with 2 infields completely on the other side of second base. These restrictions are intended to increase batting average on balls in play and allow infielders to better showcase their athleticism with great defensive plays.
Yeah, so this picture right here that we're showing, the shortstop has to be on, if you're looking at home plate, the right side. So this picture is showing the left side. So the shortstop has to be on the left side.
So you can't just drag your shortstop and run behind second base and right field. You can't do things like that.
or vice versa, have this
You're gonna see
second baseman here in
Bat averages aren't going to go insanely up, but they're going to have a couple more that go through the infield, and we're going to see a little more action on the base outs, which is great for baseball. And then you see the bigger bases, and basically what they're saying is first and second and third, but not home, has been extended from 15 inches on each side. Basically,
to prevent
15
Achilles.
to 18. I'm sorry.
It's to prevent Achilles injuries.
Yeah, it says basically primary reasons the bigger bases are safer, giving fielders and runners more room to operate without colliding. But a slightly decrease in distance between the bases could help runners on stolen base attempts and bang plays.
Because Wando Franco ran into, was it Freeman or was it Vito? I think it was Freeman.
The one I always remember is just a couple of years ago in the playoffs where Chase Utley, when he was still playing,
that one too,
basically ran past the second base and spiked the dude, basically. And not a great look for baseball, but he did it. So those are three awesome rule changes I think are just going to help baseball tremendously going forward.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I know that baseball is very doesn't like change, like the history of it all. But when you're talking about 162 games, especially getting like my age, I'm an old fart at this point. I don't have 3 hours every day to watch a baseball game, so if I can get that cut down a little bit, it really helps me to be more engaged in the sport itself. And I don't want to watch a 3-hour baseball game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no.
I want more action. The home run, strikeout result, essentially, what you're getting all the time, should be a little alleviated from this. One last thing just to cover for you guys here is just basically the questions asked, what were the results of the experiment as far as minor leagues last season. So in 2022, nine-inning minor league games using the pitch timer were on average 25 minutes shorter than the 2001 games that did not have a pitch timer. It went from 3 hours and 3 minutes to 2 hours and 38 minutes. Stolen base activity increased from 2.23 attempts now to 2.8. And the stolen base success rate improved from 68% to 78%. So that's actually quite a bit of an increase for stolen bases.
100%.
The defensive shift also limits contributed to an increased batting average across the minor leagues, which isn't a very big jump. It's from 247 to 249. So it's just going to be, when Wild heard this earlier, this is a hit or two a game possibly that might go through where it wasn't last time. So the shift isn't a huge deal. I just think you're going to see more athletic. It's more important to have a better defense to second baseman now than it was just putting some jack guy that can stand over there. So I'm a big fan of the rule changes for MLB. This is what they've been needing to do forever, in my opinion. What do you think, David?
I like the pitch clock. I like the idea of pitcher gets the ball, batter gets a strike. I like that because it comes down to this. Full count. Batter's not ready. Batter's getting nervous. 10-second comes. Everyone does what everyone does in football when they see the play clock hit 0. Look! It's going to be so much fun to watch the pitcher look over and go, and point. And then they can go back and go, okay, cool, yeah, strike. He's out. Yeah. I think that's awesome.
I just thinking, to me, it's just more like having base runners on again a lot more often.
Yeah, and it's
like,
it's gonna be more enjoyable.
I don't need to sit there and watch a guy grab his crotch for 5
minutes.
Yeah, like, cool, man. People are mad, like, I don't get as much baseball. Oh, you wanted to watch all this nonsense that they're doing? I don't.
This drives me insane, bro. Just get up, hit the ball.
Get up, call the timeout, grab the crotch, stare at the pitcher, act like you know what you're doing. Just get in the batter's box, take a swing at it or not. Let's get going. So I'm very excited about all this. That being said, David, we got another proposed, maybe implemented change to NBA overtime rules.
Yeah.
That apparently the Big, like I mentioned, the Big Three has had since 2017. Mm-hmm. But instead of doing a timed overtime, you would play to a set mark. So like how you play outside or something. Hey, we're just gonna go to 21 here, and I think that's really cool. We all know what we need to get to. You don't have to worry about the timer going down.
Nope.
It was actually probably shortened the game by like 5 minutes or so, which is good for players at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You just watched Damian Lillard score 71 and barely be able to shoot a three-pointer at the end there.
Nope.
You know, they're pretty gassed by that time. So I think this is a pretty cool rule change that they might implement here. Anything, you know, I'm all in favor for speeding games up for the most part.
Oh yeah, I think all of us are.
Yeah.
That would be more for me to watch the game. That would be more interesting to watch overtimes. So I know everyone likes to watch the overtime game because it's your team. You want to watch. You want to make sure that they win. That's awesome. But here's the problem. It's 19-15. All they need is 2 more points to score. So are they going to do 3-pointers are worth 2 points?
No. It's going to be
All
standard
gonna be the
basketball. It's just, hey, we're going to go to 21. I just keep saying 21, but you know, whatever
I
they
get what you're
decide
saying.
to.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, instead of this clock going down, you guys are just going to play until someone gets to this point mark, basically.
Still 30 points.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And I really think that's a good idea, a good way to possibly speed up over time.
Yeah.
Or, shoot, maybe they all go like cold. You get more time because these guys, but you know,
And it's 30-0 at this point.
it's going to be really cool knowing that both teams need 1 point to win. Boy, you're going to see them flying at each other. It's going to be really intense. I think it's a great way to finish the game. It's kind of like how hockey didn't used to have a shootout.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like-
overtime.
They changed it, and I think that's probably been better for the league overall.
So with hockey, it's a little different because if it's still 1-1, because think of it this way.
I forgot that they still do an overtime. They
Yeah.
have to do overtime to do shootout. But
It's harder to score a goal in hockey and soccer than it is for baseball. Score a touchdown in football, to hit the game-winning 3 or 2, or hit the game-winning free throw. Hockey is a little harder. So of course you're gonna have 5 to 10 minutes to play in hockey. Once overtime is done, then you go into a shootout. Then it's all about your players. All 15, all 20 players go ahead and they take a shot.
yeah.
Besides the goalies. It would be cool to see goalies first off, right off the rip. You have the goalies come in and score the first goal. That'd be awesome. If your goalie scores, it's game over. You
Yeah.
lost. Your goalie scored. So, but yeah, dude, it's just, I think that having these rules implied are awesome, but I really want to know what they're going to change with MLB going forward. Because you're right, it does take a month, but I want to know what these big changes are going to be.
As far as what, MLB?
Like, right now, they're having a little bit of glitches.
Yeah,
But I want to know.
they're ironed out right
yeah,
now.
but I want to see what it looks like all ironed out in the beginning of the opening game.
From everything that I've read, the people that cover the sports for their entire life said this is game changing and it's the best thing that could have happened for baseball in a very long time. And I really do agree. I'm very excited about this season, just to see things move faster.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm.
But nothing to watch on TV.
I was taking a shower earlier today, and I was thinking, I was like, it's not like these sports leagues, when they created the sports league itself, had all the rules perfectly aligned when they made it, you know? I think the NFL is absolutely the king at adjusting their rules to make it more of a fan project.
Yep.
I would even argue that the NFL overdoes it. But
all the time. It's kind of annoying for how many rules you got to change every time.
well, they didn't want it more scoring, so they situated everything to be QB related or can't hit anyone, which some of them are really good. You don't think about it when I was growing up and watching guys go over the middle of the field and just
get cracked.
Yeah, like that can't be good.
See, I used to say all the time, that's what you signed your body up for. Like, that's what you signed up for. Like, let's be real. You know it's violent. You know you're going to get hit. You know it's going to hurt. So that's how I used to think. But then again, I was younger and I was like, well, I'm putting my body on the line. Like, why is it any different if I go to the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I look at it from a fan standpoint, I'm like, damn, dude, like, I would love to go watch Tom Brady play. I don't want to see him hurt. If I pay in advance, 3 weeks in advance, and there's no more roughing the passer, they don't call it as much.
Well,
and he gets hurt.
Like, no one wants to see that Hamilton play, and they're trying their best to keep it out of the league. They've done a great job. I will give enough kudos because when I was younger, in like the 90s and the early 2000s, those neck injuries that I used to see were a lot more common than they are now. I think it was a big shot that Hamlin got hit like that. We haven't really seen anyone carted off for a neck injury in a long time. So it's a big plus. But it is also a reminder that, this game is super dangerous.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always going to be super dangerous.
Yeah. You can't completely get rid of the violence in football. 100%.
Just like hockey. You're not going to be able to. Just like boxing. What are we going to do? Start hitting each other with pillows? No. You know, bare knuckle boxing, for an example. That's a new sport.
But I do like that they make rules to decrease it a little bit, or make it a little safer, you know. Yeah.
Number 3.
Do I think it's a little crazy, you know, the QB gets like a pinky hit on him. You know, they're throwing a flag. I don't really enjoy that so much, but, you know, I get what they're trying to do.
I'm sick of getting pass interference calls on the defense. What I mean by this is when the ball is overthrown, 5 to 10 yards overthrown, do you personally think that receiver had enough speed to get to that football? For me, no. When I was watching the Eagle game and the Juju Smith-Schuster, that was way over top of his head. Yeah, there was a little bit of holding and hugging beforehand, but the way and where the play was designed to go, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I think that they need to call less of those. 100%.
Yeah, all I can say is I know they're going to happen, but it really sucks when it's at the end of the game.
Hockey is the fastest sport in the game now. Yeah, it is the fastest sport out there.
I don't have a lot of reference, but it sounds right.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the games only last 2 hours.
Soccer's a little like that.
Well,
no TV timeouts.
Well,
they play a half and then they go in another half. I do like that about soccer.
Soccer is, I think, 40 minutes a quarter, I think, or maybe 20, 40 or 20. I can't really remember.
I think it's 40 something.
Yeah.
So we got the NBA one. I think that'd be kind of cool to see them implement that. David, I'm going to let you take this one over because you've seen it actually in action. I haven't yet. But basically, it's an XFL rule change. So basically, the XFL is set up to be the minor league rule testing football league, essentially. So you're going to see a little bit of tweaks that they do that they might consider putting in an NFL someday. And one that you really like is a kickoff.
So The Rock and Todd Gurley run the XFL. And what I saw of this NFL kickoff rule, which is super awesome, the kicker goes and starts at the original kickoff spot before they changed it. Okay? I think it's the 35-yard line. Then the kicker stays by himself or herself.
Yeah.
Then you have your kickoff guys standing 10 yards apart from the receiving team. Once the receiver catches the ball, then you all can take off. But you can't move until he catches the ball. So kickoffs will be coming back. There won't be that many injuries because we're all starting 10 yards apart. We're not going to have that much acceleration and speed from if I started at the 35-yard line, already getting to 19-plus miles an hour to run into this guy who is doing 19-plus miles an hour. Now we're starting at the 10. Now it's more of a strategy game. So now the receiver catches it and can have more yards to play with. I mean, I think there was already a couple of them that were taking back 50 yards, 60 yards already. And it's great to see because the kicker is the one that has to save the last one. So you already know who's getting blamed if he misses and miss that kicker. So I love this idea. I think that the NFL should do this idea. The only problem that I have is that I think the 10-yard line's a little too close. I would like to see the kickoff team scooted back at least 5 yards and make it 15 and have them come in. But,
Okay.
you know,
I like that idea.
I love this
More
idea.
kickoff. More fun.
If you guys haven't watched the XFL yet, you guys need to go and watch because AJ McCarron for Seattle, I think he's playing for Seattle.
Is
Who's
he?
playing?
I don't think he is.
Ooh, I think he's playing for Seattle because they had 2 game comeback wins. Double check me on
No,
that.
we're 0-2.
Oh, then it's
AJ.
McCarron.
You know, when you Google it, it's AJ McCarron and his wife. It's like the second one.
Well, because his wife is so awesome. Like, she does so much for
He's
for
more
people.
popular than he is.
Mm-hmm. She does a lot for people. That's why she's more
I
popular.
think he's on the St. Louis Battlehawks.
St. Louis, that's right. So he is the star right now of this league. And it's pretty cool to watch this kid play. Now that he's in the XFL, it's a lot different. I think that the XFL is a wonderful spot for other players that aren't being drafted to the NFL and may still have an opportunity to go from the XFL to
Oh, what an
NFL.
asshole. He beat the Sea Dragons.
Oh yeah. I would really like this to be like how we have AAA, how we have the G League. I think football should have the XFL and keep the XFL and fund money for it because this is awesome. That's just me.
Yeah. Not saying like I've been tuning in every week, but I like that there's an option to watch football. So, especially right now.
Drafted and watched out and couldn't stay in like Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon actually had a really good first game.
Okay?
He had a really good first game.
And now
I was
he's a
actually
Sea
very
Dragon.
impressed. Yeah, I was actually really impressed to see that little toe tap catch on the outside.
It's really sad that he really didn't get to fulfill his potential in the NFL.
Well, because over marijuana, like, get out of here, dude. Like, I'm so sick of that. And that's for another topic. That's for another day.
Yeah.
Because,
Not to go into that kind of
yeah, no, we'll go into it on the next show, but whatever. All right, Carson.
Oh, hang on. You're just flying today,
No,
my
I'm
friend.
not done. I wasn't done talking. But I really, really, really do like this kickoff.
Yeah.
I really do. But again, 15 yards.
Do you have any other ideas as far as rule changes? I'm actually drawing a blank, my friends. I can't think of anything on the top of my head that I want to see. I just wanted to
An
come
eligible receiver down the field. If the offensive lineman's out there about to start blocking, that's the dumbest rule.
Well, he should probably be down the field 30 yards.
But
looking for a
if
pass.
he's not 30 yards, like they called it on Orlando Brown when he was literally 2 yards off the line of scrimmage, running out to block for McKenna, and they called him for an eligible receiver down the field.
Give him a couple extra yards.
That's stupid. Get it out. It makes no sense to me to have that rule.
Yeah.
I know that it protects them from being an extra receiver. But if you throw them the ball, are you going to throw the flag? You're going to throw the flag and it's not going to count. So who cares?
Yeah.
I think it should be if the offensive lineman goes past 5 yards, throw the flag. But if it's just a run out there to block after they just got like a little dump pass over to the running back, come on. He's literally getting a head start to block. And you know that they're going to chop block him anyways and hurt his damn knees. So
Gotcha.
it's stupid.
Does anyone got any suggestions?
The dumbest rule is not reviewing pass interference.
They tried that once,
They did it after.
and then they botched the
Yeah.
Saints-Rams game, so that rule went out the window immediately. Yeah, the replay is really tricky because sometimes these guys call it at full speed. Really good.
Yeah, you can challenge anything now in the XFL too. That's what Donna just said. You can see. I like that. You should be able to challenge anything on the field. Son of a gun. We're literally almost done. We got 10 minutes.
This wouldn't be a show unless I went to take a leak.
We need to get him like his own like little porta potty bathroom in here or something. But the XFL, yes, dude, LaDonna, I really do agree with that too. You should be able to challenge everything because if it comes down to the game-winning touchdown or the game-winning run, and you see that there's holding You should be able to call that. You should be able to throw that and go, oh, that's holding.
They're real bad today.
These?
Yeah. So, we might have to take a 5-minute break anyways, just so we do the giveaway right. But
Okay.
Jan said that your TV's up to 90 just to hear us. And it's very choppy.
Can you guys hear us now? See if that's better.
Yeah, you fixed it almost. Talk.
Hey, what's up?
That's way better.
Way better.
Keep going.
Whatever you do, David, leave it alone.
I know, I'm trying to fix it. Hold on, guys. Dude, I'm so sorry, everyone. We've been having technical difficulties for like the past week, and I've been trying to figure it out, but I haven't had time to play with this. But now I'm having time to play with it. Is that better? Can someone text me in the chat and tell me if that's better? How about this now? Hello? Hello? Is it still choppy? All right, hello? Don't touch it. Okay, perfect.
It's just the volume is good. It's just choppy.
Okay. Spencer, is that you, bro? Oh. All right. All right, Spencer, Big Hoss, I got you both in there.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on, guys. I got to get this all done. Keaton,
Recap
I got you in.
of our show. Damian Lillard's really good at basketball. LeBron's hurt. People are superstitious of sports. MLB rule changes are great. The NBA playoff scoring, overtime rules is going to be awesome. And David wants a kickoff fixed in the NFL. There you go. There's your clip notes. Sorry if you can't hear us at all.
And our whole entire... Oh, man, I can't believe this, bro. The only thing I got to do is just fix the wiring.
You know,
I think that's what it's got to be. I think everything is touching.
It's not like a year. Like, we're still ironing out some stuff here, my friends.
Dom 36.
I'd like to say
Yeah,
thank you
bud.
to all you that showed up today, by the way.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do real quick, I want to get into your therapy.
Oh, no.
Yep. Just 5 minutes run. So,
Well,
you have...
You should mention you did one prior last week. You guys, this is way better. Is this going to be way better? He's got some real issues with people.
Oh, dude. If you guys got to go watch last week's show and watch maybe the last, 20, 30 minutes, you think?
Just click towards the end there.
Yeah, dude, and you'll see it, guys. It was hilarious.
I think that was our best segment we've done in a year. Really, to be honest with you. Really unlocked David. And then David suggested that I did one. Now, I don't really have sports hate for individuals, so I did more of a team list, if you guys really want to know. And I didn't write any notes or prep anything, so there's probably more reasons that I didn't have. But I'll just give you an idea of why I dislike these teams, I guess.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. This is what we did last week. We did 10 of my most hatred people out there.
Called that David's therapy session.
Yes, we called it David's therapy session. Now I'm getting Karsten back and calling this Karsten's therapy session because he's got some teams out there that he's got some heat with. So, guys, we're going to hop right into it, and I'm going to start it off. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Where they ranked 1 through 10 and why.
So, do I get a chance to rearrange this maybe at the end, possibly? Or do you want me to just give you one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. Because mine, I had a real good order.
So I have 9 options here, so I'm going to put them 8.
10, I put Kansas City Chiefs as number 10.
All right, well, I only picked 9. Oh, you got... Well, I put Those two teams are the same.
Okay, fine. So we'll call them 9 and 10.
9.
We'll call them
I would give Atlanta Falcons 8. I live in Georgia.
number 8.
I'll take some heat for this. I don't care. Nothing. So living on the West Coast is awesome in the sense if you're watching football, you get to watch the 1 o'clock games Eastern time at 10 o'clock in the morning. So you get to get up, get some breakfast, shake the hangover, drink some coffee, and you're ready for football right when you wake up. But no, I moved to Georgia, and there's only 2 games on local cable, and one is always the Atlanta Falcons. I can't tell you how disappointed I'm always to see that one of my 2 games that I get to watch is going to be the Falcons. They're one of the most boring teams ever to watch. There's nothing fun about them. I'm all about Atlanta fans. I try to rally against them being down here. I somewhat like the Braves. The Hawks are passable. The Falcons, come on, you're boring. You don't have very fun games to watch. I haven't liked how your team's been constructed for a long time. Just something about them always being on at 1 o'clock, and then it's like, oh, great. What else is on? Oh, and then the next option on TV is something like Colts Jacksonville. So it's like, oh, cool. That whole 1 o'clock window on cable is ruined. Yep. So Falcons, you jerks.
Yep, 100%.
You get to be number 8 on my list.
So I'm gonna move to something more sentimental for you. That hits real home. Because number 2 has got to be a dagger for me. I don't know why. But tell me why the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The Oklahoma City Thunder?
Mm-hmm.
That should be obvious if you know anything about Seattle sports history. 2000, I believe, 8 is the last season the Seattle Supersonics had a franchise.
Yep.
And was bought out by Clay Bennett. And then we just drafted KD.
Oh, damn, dude. Clay Bennett should have been number 10 then for selling the team.
Well, I would put the owner of the Starbucks. I forgot his name, but he was the prior owner. Mm-hmm. He told everyone he was not going to sell the team to an outsider, and that he was trying to keep the Sonics in Seattle, and sold it in principle to Oklahoma. Clay Bennett, whatever that guy is. I think he's some oil magnet or tycoon.
So where do you put Oklahoma City at?
Oh, they're probably 4th. The reason, obviously, is that they took my basketball team. Mm-hmm. I was really excited to get Kevin Durant on the squad. It's the Seattle Supersonics. It's one of the biggest markets in the country. Mm-hmm. We won a damn championship before. We did a 3. Mm-hmm. Just to take them out and just kind of rip the. I've never recovered as far as an NBA fan. If you ask me, I follow certain players and like certain teams, but it's not. I'm never into it completely. I haven't been. And I even mentioned last week that they need to give us a team this year.
Yep.
Give us the first pick and give me a Victor Wobby, whatever his name is. Give me the big fresh shoe, and I will call it good. I won't be mad no more.
All right, and then you can be from number 4 to probably the number 1 most loving team out there.
I would love this. We will get the Sonics back at some point, but the Thunder. They scared me when they almost won a title, and they've been kind of crap since. So I don't have 100% hate with them, but if they ever got close again, I'd be pretty upset with them.
Los Angeles Angels.
Bunch of posers. You're not even the biggest team in LA. You went from Anaheim to Los Angeles. Just own up what you are. You're the second team. You're the Nets.
You're the Nets! No!
You're this Hollywood team that wants to spend all this money, and you immediately go out and get Pujols the worst contract of all time. Pay him millions and millions and millions of dollars, and right after his prime, basically. Yeah. And it's always in my face that they're gonna be great. The red and white, the red on red, it's just off-putting. It's just an awful organization. You'll never be the best team in your own state.
No.
You're probably behind the Giants at that. Definitely behind San Diego at
He
this
screwed
point.
up Mike Trout.
The Dodgers are run California at this point. They're annoying. I don't hate Trout, but I wish he was on a different team.
Yeah, I agree.
They just don't do anything that's awesome. They always mismanage their team. Playing against them, I'm just like, come on, we gotta beat them. Mm-hmm. We just gotta beat them. I don't like them.
So what number do you put them at?
Oh, the Angels, 3.
Angels at 3.
Yeah. They suck.
So, no, the next team that I'm going to call out here, let's do Alabama. Crimson Tide. Nick Saban, home of some of the greatest football players to ever play the game, is right there in Alabama.
Well, they kind of ruined college football. Mm-hmm. It's just Bama here, Bama that.
Oh,
Nick Saban this. If you watch college football, you're never a fan. You're like always rooting them to lose. Even if they have 2 losses, they're always going to be right there at 4th spot anyways. Like, well, they should never lose anyway, so we'll just give them the benefit of doubt all the damn time.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Nick Saban complaining about people in the NIL about paying him because he doesn't want anyone to get that advantage over his team. You just bring in prospect over prospect. You're horribly boring. If I was a fan of that team, the regular season would be almost unwatchable, all except for maybe 1 or 2 games the whole year where you're actually going to be tested. They play
Georgia,
small.
LSU, Auburn.
They play like teams like Georgia State out here.
Oh my
like
God,
that.
Lafayette, Louisiana. They played like a bunch of D3 schools their first 4 weeks. Then they go in, they play LSU. They're already all jacked up, gassed up, ready to go. They know what plays they're going to be running. Dude, stop!
I'm not arguing that SEC is the best conference, but it's very top heavy. There's some clunkers in that division, so you can't tell me every game is like, well, they played an SEC. Yeah, you played Vanderbilt. Cool.
Yeah, awesome.
They're awesome. They're Kentucky for the longest time, except for recently. It was a garbage team. Mm-hmm. Southern Miss.
Yeah.
Come on, you got Florida. You got the Bulldogs. Mm-hmm. Even Auburn's good sometimes, not great all the time.
Auburn has been good.
So LSU is one of the teams that gives them problem. Ole Miss gives them a lot of issues, but
Texas A&M does too.
It's really like it's a top-heavy league that has the best teams in the league, but the rest of the conference is not as great as you think it is. There is some clunkers in there, and this is say, well, the schedule is hard in the SEC, so we can only play cupcakes during the off thing. Now they recently have been playing some neutral site games like against Texas and things like that. So I'll give them a little bit of a pat on the back for stepping it up a bit. But overall, no Tide.
Nope.
Is it roll
what number?
Tide? But no Tide.
Roll Tide. No Tide.
No Tide.
What number?
6 or something like that. I really didn't rank these in my head.
That's fine. Let's do New England.
So I had New England Patriots and the Chiefs as one. And it's basically New England, 20-year dynasty, Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. We're about to go for another 20 years. It's awesome. I can't wait to live through all of this Patrick Mahomes crap that I'm going to deal with for the next 20 years. I have to get off the Tom Brady thing. And I like Tom Brady and I like Patrick Mahomes. It's just, I don't need to be told every year that these guys are going to win, and they do. And it makes it even worse. And it's just like, oh, cool. Maybe my team can get a title in there maybe once during this whole stretch. It's just dominated by a superior team that has a great management and a great head coach. And it's not really like a super duper sports day. It's just, I find it very annoying. Especially come out the heels that Brady just retired and Mahomes has got a second title in 5 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. So it's like I said, I'm not like seething up the mouth about it. It's just one annoyance into the next one coming up. And I can't wait. I can't wait to Patrick Mahomes be in an AFC championship game every year because they have home field advantage. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree with you more. Where would you rank those two teams?
I got them 9.
Okay, so we'll do.
And I'll show you how much I like Brady is that the Patriots actually beat us in the Super Bowl, and I'm still not even mad at him.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the dude.
I just don't understand why. Never mind. Why didn't you run the ball? Damn it.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
On the next one, here we go. Houston Astros.
They're awful. Just an awful, awful team. So when they first got so they moved from the NL Central to the AL West. I think in like 2014 or 12. I don't quote me on that. It's somewhere around there. But at first they were such a crappy team, man. They lost all the time. Like it was just a bottom feeder. I was like, cool. Maybe the Mariners won't be the worst team in this division. Yeah. And ever since then, I checked today, they played 90 games in their rivalry now. And the Mariners are 72 to 118. We're not even close. It's not even a rivalry. They just came in there and started kicking everyone's butt. I don't even have to mention the cheating, the scandals, the unlikable players of Altuve, just the arrogance that they have. No one wants the Astros to win another title unless they're in Houston, and those fans are about as cocky as you'll find. I don't dislike you. Just not a big fan of you. So like Astros, you know, I told this before the beginning of last season. They're gonna win it. I was like, yeah, probably gonna win it again. And what did they do? They won it again. And they knocked my team out. They hadn't made the playoffs in 21 years, and they're the ones that showed us the door after sweeping us 0-4. And we had that first game. Yep. We had Verlander on the ropes. We had him kicked out, and we blow it in the 8th inning there. And I knew as soon as we lost that game, we were out.
Yeah, man, it was.
That was a game you had to win.
Yeah, that whole series of the game that you had.
Had to win that.
You had to win at least 2.
You had to win to even compare, like even stay with that team because they're so loaded. We had to steal that one, which we gave ourselves a shot.
Jordan Alvarez comes up, wham, smacks that homer, gone. Bye bye. Have a good day.
It sucks. I know everyone hates the Astros. To have them in your division as your favorite sports team is even worse. And I would put them too.
Okay.
The Angels occupied that spot for me forever. And what Houston's done lately
has pissed you off.
It's yeah. If you're a Yankee fan or you're a Dodger fan, you cannot be a fan of the Astros. There's no way. They cheated you out of the title.
I agree.
Playing on some damn trash cans, you damn pussies.
Oh man! Yo! Look who's back!
Who's that?
It's Caleb!
Is everyone all right with me ranting right now?
Yo!
I don't bring quite the fire as David does, but I genuinely don't like these teams at all.
What's up, bros? We got you all put down. I'm listening, fellas. Can't talk, laugh out loud. New job. No problem, bro, but we got you in on the jersey giveaway, so...
We're almost there, friends.
Yeah, man, we're almost there, I promise. Man, we got
like a couple
3 more teams left here. Carson. I am going to save the best for last, though. Let me ask you, you have spot 1, 5, and 7 left. Boston Red Sox.
7.
Wow! The Red Sox, 7. Why is that?
They want to be New York. They're not New York.
Yeah, no, they're never going to be New York. They're
they had
never
a little bit
gonna
of a run there, you know, early 2000s. They've won. They've definitely won. It kind of just ties into the whole Boston sports scene for me. It's just arrogance, entitlement. I see that. I just feel that coming from their fan base. It's just... I don't really have a lot of great explanations to explain why I don't like the Red Sox. It's just one of those teams like... Cool, bro. Cool. Like, good job. I liked it more when the Yankees were whooping you all the time. And I'm not even a Yankee fan.
Well, I am now because of my wife. I am now.
The only thing they got back into is spending money. I condemn them for that. But now they're pulling their money away. Don't sign Mookie Betts. They don't keep their best players now. It's just an attitude. I don't even know. Like, I don't know how sports can speak to you, but it's just like this attitude of Boston. And it's like, I don't care.
I like the car around the corner.
Sweet Caroline, get it out of here.
Yeah, get it out. All right, man. So you got 1 and 5 left. Let's talk about them Dallas Demi Boys.
You never that song. That's fine.
Man, that's number 5.
Hey, Dallas fans. How about we go 1 year without you telling me you're going to win the Super Bowl? Every preseason. Cowboys. We got the team this year. If Dak's going to get it right, or it doesn't matter. Plug in whatever damn player you want to put in there. The greatest thing on turf. You have to, if you watch sports on a regular basis, whether it be podcasting or ESPN, Fox, whatever you're doing, you're going to get a Dallas Cowboys segment, whether you like it or not. And I think it's the same as Alabama. It just turns you one way or the other. Now, people love to watch it hate. I just don't watch them and hate them anyways. Like, it's just, how many times can you tell me Dallas is going to do something? I mean, they were great in the 90s, and I rooted against them every time I wanted. Oh, no, they won 2, right?
Ooh, Dallas?
Yeah, or is it 3?
Has one, I believe.
No, they won 3 in a row, right?
Yeah, because Troy Aikman has 2.
And they beat Buffalo twice.
Troy Aikman has 2. Michael Irving has 2.
So it's like
Smith has 2.
Okay, I'm misremembering. I look at it on the context of Buffalo. Losing to 11 is your best chance. Getting steamrolled by Mark Rippon against Washington the second time around, and then losing back-to-back Super Bowls to the Dallas Cowboys, and absolutely getting steamrolled.
Well, the Cowboys have...
If they have a title, it's in the 70s.
They have 5. 72, 78. But they've won 93, 94, and 96. And that was with Troy Aikman.
Oh, that's right. They beat Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Sorry. So it wasn't... They did win 3. Yeah, you guys were great. But you guys haven't won anything in like 20-some years. And it gets really annoying as a sports fan to hear everything about them.
25 years. No. 26 years. It will be 30 in 2030. 26.
They're just...
They're annoying.
No, they're annoying. They're not fun.
Yep.
They are a fun team to root against, though.
100%.
Which really stinked. Because they got Cowboys, Niners, and well, actually it didn't stink because one of them had to lose. And I guess that rolls right up to the last one you wanted to say.
I'm gonna step aside, guys, and let
I don't
Karsten
know about the Heat, but like
talk about his San Francisco 49ers and why they're the number 1 hated team on his list. Go ahead, Karsten.
they live in the glory days of the 80s.
Steve Young,
The
Jerry
most
Rice.
annoying fan base of all time. Just always talking crap. We won so much, and then once they get something good, it's just that they're the best thing since sliced butter or bread. And it's just, I get physically mad when I watch the Niners. There's nothing more in the entire season. The exception was this year. I really want to beat the Broncos with Russell. Generally that spot's reserved for the Niners. I hate them. I hate watching them. The only thing I like about the Niners is their uniform color is pretty cool. But other than that, candlestick, you bunch of losers down there. Your team can just go away. I hate seeing you every year, and you know what? We beat you most of the time. So take your victory lap this year. It's cool. Right on, you won. You got Brock Purdy. That's not going to do you any good next year. You're just going to be in the crap team in another year or 2 once these guys get old. And I can't wait. I'm not great at expressing hatred for anything, but boy, the Niners are about as close as it gets, my friends.
100%.
I don't like them.
Well, guys, let's do this recap real quick. Number one, San Francisco 49ers. Number 2, Houston Astros. Number 3 is the Angels. Number 4 is OKC. Number 5 is the Dallas Cowboys. Number 6 is Alabama Crimson No Tide, is what Karsten likes to call it. Number 7 is the Boston Red Sox. Number 8 is the ATL. Yep, you heard it here first. Atlanta Falcons. Number 9, I'm going to put New England Patriots. Number 10, I'm going to do KC.
Yeah,
we can
sounds
probably
about right.
switch those teams around.
I don't need to switch it.
Well, guys, everyone's been waiting for. What everyone's been waiting for.
Do you have hats in? How are you doing this?
I have
this
everyone's
poll
name
here?
written down. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna cut them all up, put them into a hat.
Right now?
No, we're gonna end the stream.
Oh, we got everyone here.
Oh, you just wanted me to go ahead and just cut them all? All right, guys, look, give it a 5-minute break. Let me go ahead and cut all these up real quick.
You can't tell these guys to go home and be like, hey, show up 30 minutes or now we'll tell you who won.
All right, guys, so this is who I have so far, and if I'm missing anyone, please let me know before I do this. I have LaDonna, I have Jim, I have Memphis, I have Wyatt, I have K-Bot, I have Snorzy, I have
Snorzy,
Marcus.
I like that name.
Yeah, Michelle, I have Heather, I have Natalie, Rat Baby, I have Brantley, I have Kristen, I have Spencer, I have Big Boss, I have Dom36, and I have my homie White Boy. Guys,
My homie white boy.
yep, my homie White Boy. That's Caleb, bro. He's always been here. He's been here since day one, man. You know, Caleb, man, I'm hoping that you win, bro. Guys, we're gonna go ahead. Give us about 5-10 minutes. Let me go cut these up real fast, throw them into the hat, and then we'll come right back and we'll pick them out. All right,
Hang in
guys.
there, guys. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. I promise.
it's pretty exciting, guys.
Dude, guys, it's time. It's time. It's time.
Do we feel bad that we're open for them, or we kind of want to see what it is? Already?
I want to see what it is. Yeah, dude. What?
Don't worry, you're basically in an condition.
So, all right, guys, we got them. We're ready. Carson, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pick the first one.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everyone. I'm not looking. I'm picking. Got one.
Oh boy.
Wonder who it's gonna be. Oh my goodness! It's Memphis!
Hey, Memphis.
Memphis wins!
Congratulations.
Yay!
First win on the show.
Alright, guys.
Luck,
We're gonna.
luck is on your side today.
Yup. Little Memphis wins for the win. Alright, let's open this bad boy up, guys.
I hope it's someone you like.
Yep. Me too. I hope it's somebody that he likes too. Still chubby. All right. Here we go. We're going to little slowly by slowly by slowly. Yay, Memphis!
Good job, Memphis. Looks red. Is it Patty?
Might as well be Patty. All right, here we go.
Cool, I actually saw the signature on there.
It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Clyde Edward Hilaire.
All right. Look, you got the signature on there and everything.
Yep,
That's very cool.
that is awesome. Congrats, Memphis, for being the first winner on the show. Bud.
Sorry I had to shot your team down.
We will most definitely send this to you, man. Just let us know the address. We will most definitely go to YouTube, message us so we know. No, man, you're opening this one, bud. All right, Karsten.
My draw one?
Oh, yeah, you got to draw. Turn your head.
All right, I got someone.
Who was that one?
All right, lucky someone here.
What's the name?
Snorzy's Plates.
Keaton won! Keaton won an autographed jersey!
Hey.
That's hilarious! Keaton! Keaton wins! Keaton wins! Keaton wins! That's insane! Congrats, guys, man. This is so much fun, dude. I want to keep doing this. I'm going to go buy another set, too. We're going to open it for ourselves. That's awesome, man. Congrats, Keaton, bro, on the win. Memphis, congrats. Oh, we got to cut,
Oh, I see. There's a seal.
yeah, you got to cut the seal. But be gentle.
I'm trying. I like the best at this.
Dude, this is super cool, Memphis. Congratulations, man.
Memphis,
You too, bud.
that's really cool.
And the super cool thing is this, guys, is it does come with the Beckett card. That's the one thing I asked to make sure, because this is what I look for whenever I buy autographed jerseys, basketball,
I'm gonna stab
baseball.
myself. That's what's gonna happen.
You want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay, he's got
it.
So make sure that you keep this
Hey.
this card right here
Let's
safe,
see what
okay?
you got, my friend. Ooh.
Ooh!
Let's
Keaton, what is it, bud?
It's teal.
Is that Tua?
No, actually, this is an old school player here.
Old school player.
You got a Bob Greasy.
Bob Greasy.
Yeah.
Yo, congrats, Keaton.
You know what you got is one of the cooler 80s
Yeah.
uniforms that they ever made. the teal and orange and white is very, very eye-popping.
Yep, that's awesome. Show the
Oh,
autograph
yeah,
on that.
sorry.
Look at that. Congrats, Keaton, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Nice.
You never know. That's really cool, though. I like this jersey a lot. It feels, I'll just say, very authentic. It's got the weight to it.
Does it? Oh. Can you show me Memphis' jersey? Yes, I can.
Hey.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
It's not going to fit him, but
Hey, listen.
it's the XL. I don't think it's going to fit anybody.
You don't want to be wearing this around it anyway.
Yeah, no, man. This is something that you want to frame. This is super cool, guys. I'm really glad that we could do something like this. Why are you over there?
Congratulations. That's we could have some fun like this for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what?
So, Keaton, man, you're going to have to send me your address, man, so I can ship it to you.
I'm going to leave it right there so I don't mess anything up. Hey!
There we go. Everything keeps getting messed up.
Very cool. I love the teal, man. That's awesome, regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Bots family was, with so many kids, man. There's like 1,000 of them over there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that everyone too, people that have been watching us for a long time, guys. Happy birthday, Sports Mafia, man. Thank you guys so much. Listen, man, this is who I want to thank beforehand that really helped us get here. Dylan, our tech guy, man, thank you so much for helping us out. Yo, Argus, thank you for doing the graphics. And Dom, thank you for the music for the music instrumentals that you gave us. Karsten, thank you. Jim, thank you so much. My beautiful wife for letting us do this here in the household. And thank you to everybody out there, all the fans and everyone out there that's been watching.
Here's to our next year coming up, guys.
Yeah, guys.
We won't have these problems here soon.
Yeah, no, hopefully not. And guys, we're gonna be doing more giveaways like this. Karsten, you did say that you wanted to do some type of giveaway for charity.
Yeah,
so,
I think down the road here a little bit, I would like to see if we can come together and raise a few bucks for a good cause. I like this thing a little get back to those out there in need. But
yeah, man, 100%.
I'll work those kinks out at some point. We're really looking forward to the next year and seeing what we do. I really think we're starting to get this thing down a little bit more, and 1 year in, I think it's a lot better than if you watch our first couple of shows. Yeah, man,
100%. It's been so much better. I mean, like look at all the technology that we have now, man, with just a limited budget, just getting everything that we need done.
Finding a structure for the show, just trying to put the work in while we can. We're both working stiffs, but it's a fun thing that we get to do.
100%, guys. Well, hey, everyone, man, thank you all so much for popping in and watching. Congratulations to Little Memphis for the Clyde Edwards-Helaire jersey. And Keaton, good job for pulling the...
Oh, yeah, Bob Greasy.
Bob Greasy, man. Good job for pulling Bob Greasy. So,
it up right back. I don't want to ruin it either.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin this either. We're going to fold these back up nice and easy. We're going to fold them up back nice and easy. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and we will most definitely see you all soon. Everyone, have a good day. Sports Mafia out. Carson, thank you for being here for 1 year. Happy birthday.